Chef. And why is there this white box here? Okay, what happened here? I have no idea. It wasn't there like just a little while ago. But welcome in. Um, I don't know. Okay, maybe we'll start closing some windows down. That's so strange. I'm sorry. And it's very fascinating because it wasn't there like a little while ago. So I'm going through my different things. I don't know what that is. That's not the image slideshow? Oh, that's the stream together. Why is it showing up as a white box? Okay, let's just turn this off for right now. Or maybe not. Wait, hold on. Yeah, stream together off. We did send an invitation to Scribbler, but I think she's engrossed in whatever is officer talk on her stream. So we'll wait. I don't want to bother her if not. But oh, that disappeared now. Okay, I got it to disappear on the off screen. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. We'll see if this works. But yeah, welcome in. I'm Dr. Aaron Schuff, and this is later tonight. Very late Friday night, almost Saturday. Not quite there. I'm very tired. Dr. Aaron Schuff. It's been a week. I've been trying to go to sleep for like the last 5 hours, but didn't quite work that way. So that's why we're here. But yeah, I'll tell you. Well, maybe I'll tell it later. I need to figure out. I think I need to do some more Herogen. We're in incursions. I don't know where we are. Last I saw, we were leading by a slim margin, and we're losing by a slim margin. So obviously, someone has found the base, and I'm going to guess it's not on the home server. Okay, on 49. So we need to, yeah, it's over on 49. So we might have to switch over. I'm curious what this message is, but I don't want to open up on screen. Let me real quick see what this message is. I apologize, but I usually don't get private messages. Oh, okay, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Okay, we'll put that back on screen. I guess during incursions, there's people just want to say hi. So let's do some more Herogens. We'll recall this, and then we'll go hunting a little bit. Because we're so close. I mean, at least it's an even battle. Okay, so we'll do some of these. Hopefully they'll get it up, and then I know Scribbler's on. Should I just message her? Just throw some bits at her. Wait, hon. We'll do a quality. We'll do a low key quality. Let's see what she does. she's talking. Is there anything? Sound alerts. Yeah. Yeah, she's totally ignoring me. Huh. I should do suggest a poll. I'm going to suggest a poll. Should Scribbs stream together with Dr. and Chef? Oh, wait, no. Should Scribbler accept the stream together invite from Dr. and Chef? Let's just do that. She's going to flip out. Okay, she got it. What? Okay, wait. You're pushing up. I can't. Wow, that was loud. Okay. I hear you. I don't hear you. This is good testing on my side. That's why this is kind of why I want to do it, because I want to make sure. Okay, well that's good. I need to turn you on my side. Not words on stream. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I hope that you can hear me. Oh, very good. But you're not on my side. Okay. Okay. Okay, we have you on stream, but I don't have volume on my side. So I have no idea. I have no idea. So we're going to go to the backup, which is to the desktop audio.
Because I obviously was paying absolutely no attention. I'm just streaming along, doop-de-doop-de-do, reading stupid stories.
There's this game.
There's this game. Were you incursioning?
Game that is very. I mean, it's very exciting because our incursion is like super close. We're within like.
Oh, is it?
Like hundreds of thousands of points.
So
we've been going back and forth all day. Yeah. So
I got archive unlocked for my Monavine. Hey.
I'm curious about this shared hype train thing. Have you seen that?
I am too. Yes, I wanted to ask you about that because how the heck does that work? So I'm assuming. Does that work? So I'm assuming. Only visible in my channel. You just cheered 100 bits.
Well, it's
interesting.
Wait, what do you mean?
No,
it's
it literally
only
says.
Yeah, I see that.
There's a little. So I think if you donate 100 bits to me for the hype train. I mean, it goes to the shared hype train, but the 100 bits comes to me, right?
Yes,
if somebody donates 100 bits to you,
then the hype train
contributes
starts.
to the hype train.
Maybe that's what it is.
So it's also not a permanent feature. You notice that, right?
Yeah, it's in beta,
It's beta, yeah. So this will be great for Arcfall,
right?
Because if we do the shared, stream together thing like this, or you could be on and streaming, and Major Samo could be on and streaming, and you could have the shared hype train, and people could be watching either channel and donate, and it contributes to the hype train.
Right.
But they would have to be like, it'd be based on whoever's watching your stream versus the other stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either.
I don't know about this. I don't know about this whole thing that DJs is trying to set up. I know that other people do it. I don't completely understand it. The whole like marathon or like challenge contesty thing
I kind of get it. It's a way to build exposure for like other content creators.
But it does feel counterintuitive in a way, right? Like, I mean, he's not wrong. People probably would vote against
in typical DJ style, our friend DJ, he has made something that is very simple and has decided to just like blow it up and make it very complex. That's all it is. And that's DJ style.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so, that's fair. I think that's a fair point.
Hi, Laura Scarin. I'm on server 14, by the way. So we're against 49.
I'm so sorry you've had a rough week, by the way. I'm sad to hear that you've had a rough week. I've had a long week, but I don't think I've had as rough as what you have had.
First of all, I'm just very glad that it was a 4-day week and we had the holiday. But, like Monday night of the holiday, I got a call or I got a text saying that, someone is sick, so we gotta go and do something. So I had to fly out to Maui the next day, which was perfectly fine. It was very calm. There was, you never know with community meetings, right? So it was a very good community meeting, very productive, and no issues at all. And so, I was only on the ground for like 4 hours at the most.
I mean, that's the thing that seems absurd. Like you have to island hop. You're going from one island to another. You're there for 4 hours, and then you fly home.
Yeah, no, that is true.
So
that is true.
I suppose there's a little bit like the Bay Area people coming to LA or vice versa.
Well, there used to be what they called the super ferry, and you could take your car on the boat and then go over to like Kauai or Maui. And what they were finding was that people would go to like Maui and they'll go to like the quarries or like the rivers and the riverbeds, and they'll gather up all the smooth like rocks, the riverbed rocks, and dump it into their car and then transport them back to like Oahu. And that's like a big no-no in Hawaii, because...
Yeah, I would say so.
So...
I mean... That's basically those rocks are making up your island. Like you're still a part of the island.
There's strong connection to what we call the Aina, right? The land. The land is important because that's where, that's what provides everything for us. So yeah, it was just one of those things, and it was like construction companies were taking sand, and it was just crazy.
Oh my god!
Because it was a lot cheaper to just do that, right? So there's no boats that go between the islands. It's all planes.
Yeah, I noticed. We noticed that when we were there last year. It's been a year too. That's so wild. I met you like just over a year ago in person.
That's true.
It's already been a year.
That's true. At the place we are going to on Monday.
Hey, that's true. You're on staycation.
We're in staycation mode for a couple days.
Are you going to stream from there? Or are you going to?
Absolutely. We're going to do something.
Woo!
So okay. So apologize to everybody. Hi, Minnie. How you doing?
Hey, Minnie.
We haven't figured out the stream together other than Samo starting it, but it's supposed to be my month, right? And
it's supposed to be your month, yeah.
And
but you also then had mentioned that you were doing this vacation thing, and we didn't want you having to, take away from your vacation to host the stream. At the same time, we don't want you to lose your month.
And so
it's up to you. And Samo.
Well,
I hosted last month, so I'm out of this.
I mean, I've thought of everything. Like, do I start it on my phone and then transfer to the PC when I get back home, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Do I just like stay there until like the the servers go down, and we just wrap it up from there. And there's no good solution because I'm going to have to come back and feed the dogs sometime. So
you have to leave the hotel to go home and feed the dogs.
I'm actually not staying over because.
Oh, you're not?
No. Pinky and Dr. Mom will stay there. Brother may or may not stay there. He might just he's planning to come back with me, but it's not like it's 20 minutes away. But I don't want to take 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes away, but it's a 5-minute walk to the parking structure. So it's a little bit of, so it's like an hour, and then I would have to come back in the morning. So I would have to wake up early in the morning, drive back, get the dogs, take them out. So that's 2 hours. That's 2 hours right there. So
what do you do? So do you board the dogs when you go to like Walt Disney World?
We do. We have this very nice place that we take them to that has this open field. They get to run around during the day, and then they enjoy that probably more than being at our house. So,
I'm sure it's like we're freedom.
Yeah. I get the feeling like when we pick them up, they're not the happiest of.
They're not all that happy.
Like we gotta go back. So
wait, this dude's back? Oh no. Okay.
Yeah. So usually that's what we do. We actually had like a sitter this past time on whatever Rover. I think the service is called Rover.
It was
a very, very nice person. Picked up the dogs and then boarded them for I think we were only gone for like a week, so it wasn't too bad. Yeah. So it worked out.
I mean,
and it was cheaper. It was cheaper. And they took good care of the dogs. So
that's good. And yeah, they're in their home environment. That's always, I think, like we never we talked about boarding Julie's dog, but that dog was so high stress. Was a little high strung, and so and we had a bad experience with boarding the Yorkie that we had when we were growing up, and so it just wasn't really a good option. I think it's harder for really small dogs too, like boarding process. And so I don't know, but I think when it works out, obviously it's great because okay. So I think I killed the Sorogeny and it just hasn't disappeared. I think I killed it. Got no home. I think I have lag issues right now. Yeah. What a surprise. We have lag in this game. Anyway. So have you and family seen the live action Lilo and Stitch yet?
No. And we want to go. And we missed all the free showings. There was like a couple of free showings that we could have gone to. Like my friend got invited to like the world premiere. And and didn't invite me.
What a terrible friend.
I know. So no, he probably invited someone else, but still yet.
Still come on. He's
So
a Disney guy. He should know that.
He does, and he's a Disney guy too.
101.
He's a Disney guy too. He actually helps out with.
Minnie Mabel says you mean ex-friend.
Ex-friend, yes.
No kidding.
He actually does he puts on like the Disney Institute for like businesses here in Hawaii.
Oh, right.
So it was hilarious. He texted me about going to the Disney Institute, but that was the same day he was going to the world premiere. and ironically, he said, "Oh, I have I have extra seats to the Disney Institute. If you want to come, bring people from your office. Go ahead." And maybe I'm revealing too much, but of all things, we're going to be at Aulani at the same time at this conference. And I went in my head, do I want to go to the conference? And I said, no, I'm not going to go to the conference because we're going to be at the pool.
Aulani and enjoy the Aulani.
So I keep on telling like people from my office, if you need me, I'll be at the pool. We'll leave it at that. So
that's the plan.
Yeah.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the thing when Julia, I don't know, did you watch DJ's stream earlier? You must have watched some of it.
I watched some of it, yeah.
Okay, so DJs announced that they are going to be doing streaming from San Diego Comic-Con this year.
Oh, I didn't hear that
And then
part.
he proceeded.
Oh, I lost you.
A little bit of information on. I wanted to be like, and Sharpie was trying to stop him. Like, hey, you probably shouldn't tell 200 people some of this information. Because he's like, they got a block of hotel rooms and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, oops, hang on. My OBS disconnected. Just a second.
Oh, no.
What happened? Okay, now it's back, I think. Well, I hope it is. Hang on. Am I back? Hold on, let me check my OBS. No, I am not. Hold on a second. I'm still talking to you, though.
Yeah, I'm a little worried because it's spitting on my side.
Oh, there you go. Reconnection successful. Okay, so I'm only gone for like a minute, but at least
you have 90 seconds, so that's fine. You made it within the 90 seconds.
Okay, so I'm only gone for like a minute, but okay, all right, that's good. Phew, that was terrifying. Yeah, I was frozen and now I'm not. That's good. Refresh if I'm still frozen, I guess.
Wait, I hear you. I hear double of you. Wait, I have you in the background. Oh. Shucks. I have you on in the background. I was like, why am I hearing like two of you? So
you should mute that one. Yeah. Just FYI. Just a thought. Okay, so this Hirogen is hiding under another ship, and my Pylum is losing its mind. I don't know what's happening right now.
Okay, so what did DJ do? I missed that part. I only heard the part where he was tech support.
Yeah. So oh god, that was 2 hours of him just like tweaking stuff, and I was like,
people dig that kind of stuff.
180 people were watching that, but I can't get 50 people to watch me just like read a book. Like, I don't understand. It's like, this is weird. I'm mostly kidding.
There's a lot of people sleeping right now.
I know, but
I think we're just in the wrong time zone. That's what it is.
I know that's what it is. And I start streaming way too late. And Samuel was on way earlier for Friday than I'm used to. I was like, wait, it's like 5:30 for me, and she was on.
She was on? I didn't even catch that she was on.
Yes, she was. She raided into DJs. And I was like, I'm not even close to going on.
Something was wrong with my Twitch because I went to go look for both of them, and I couldn't see either one of them. And then I went on to YouTube.
I've had that.
I went on to YouTube and I saw DJs. I went like, I don't see them on Twitch, but I see them on YouTube. So I just watched it from YouTube.
Yeah, that's wild. Okay, so he announces, and I don't know how many people in here were present for it, but he announces, yes, they're gonna stream at San Diego Comic-Con. It's something obviously he's worked out with. I don't know if it's just Scopely, but maybe also Paramount. And then he goes on to talk about there's gonna be this big Star Trek party. Off-site, like, not, of course, all the parties are off-site. They're all in the gaslighting.
Well, of course they have to be.
So that's not new, right? So there's gonna be a big party, and we're invited. And I was like, are you sure about that, man? Like, are you sure about that? That was the first, like, wait, I was like,
like his audience is invited.
Like people, like he's basically inviting people to come to San Diego Comic-Con, and I'm like. DJs, do you know how hard it is to get into San Diego Comic-Con? And he's like, I don't even know if I'm going to, I don't have tickets for the convention itself yet, blah, 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 blah. We're going to do this thing off site. And I'm like, I don't know what to contribute here to this conversation. And Tarpy the whole time is like, ixnay on the,
like,
that's not good.
And I would like, there's somebody to mute their band mute if you could.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
He's on yours anyway. He's not even on mine.
That's
he's
mine.
On yours.
That's mine.
But anyway, so he doesn't have all the details, obviously. He thinks it's on Saturday night. It probably is. The question is whether this is like the Paramount sponsored party where he's like, oh, we're taking over a restaurant and blah blah blah, or if this is a Scopely.
It's a Scopely one.
DJ.
It has to be a Scopely one.
Yeah. organized thing. Because I'm like, if it's the Paramount party, we are all not invited, and it would take me a lot of effort to get invited to the Star Trek party.
I'm going to take a guess that one day, DJs will be at the Paramount party, but maybe not right now.
Yeah,
I think it's just a Scopely event.
I don't know.
I think it's just a Scopely event.
But he said that there was some coordination with Paramount.
Oh, I'm sure.
The block of rooms. I'm like, yeah, all the studios have blocks of rooms every year.
Yeah.
At those hotels, because they have to have rooms for their talent depending on whatever it is they're promoting. Like they will, I guarantee you, Paramount will be doing a big push for Starfleet Academy at Comic-Con this year. And they will probably have some of Strange New Worlds people at Comic-Con.
Right.
You know, I don't know if they'll do a Lower Decks panel, but if they do, they'll have the talent for that. Like there will be a bunch of Star Trek people at Comic-Con. That being said, that doesn't mean that there's going to be a free-for-all open invitation event sponsored by Paramount.
Right.
That fans of players of Star Trek Fleet Command are going to be able to get into. So I don't know what I'm genuinely like, I don't know where this was. He's just so excited about it. And
that's good.
I mean,
I'm glad he's excited.
You know.
Yeah, it's not. It's not our place.
We'll just have to see.
It's not our place to rain on this parade.
Keith is telling me to. What am I looking at, Keith? What is there a message in my Discord I need to look at? I don't look at Discord while I'm streaming much, unless somebody tells me I have to. What are you looking? What do you want me to look at? Look. Oh, it's your incursion score. Oh my gosh.
Is it my incursion
score? So your server, no, it's his. Oh, okay. 201 versus 199. By the way, I love that 199 is 4 lights. That's their server.
That's hilarious.
It is great. 201 versus 199 is 6.7 quadrillion versus 1.37 quadrillion. So they're trouncing. 201 is trouncing 199 by somewhere in the neighborhood of about 5.4 quadrillion points.
Yeah.
That is pretty. That's substantial, I would say. That is a substantial.
That is pretty good.
Point spread.
So if their server is 4 lights, do they like gaslight everybody? Like,
I don't know. It's funny because somebody posted up in my Discord the picture of Picard in Jedi robes. And
I saw that.
It might have been Savage Dark. And I wanted to post, and I just didn't get a chance to do it because I've been busy with other stuff. Sure. But I wanted to post, there are 4 lightsabers.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Because that's all I could think of after
that'll be General Grievous.
Yeah, exactly.
You post a picture of that, and there are 4 lightsabers.
There are 4 lightsabers.
I know we're talking a lot of DJs because he's fun to talk about. But when he was talking about he didn't know what gaslighting was, I think someone just needed to explain.
I remember that.
Someone just needed to explain 4 lights, and he should have gotten it right there, right?
He should have gotten it right there. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, those of us who are like total pedantic nerds. And I can't get my stupid, there. I was like, why can't I get my Discord to minimize? It was being weird. Had to explain. Well, there was this movie, called Gaslight. And done in like the 40s. And the plot of the movie is that this woman is being told something by her husband that isn't true. Mm-hmm. And then that became like this terminal. And so he was just like completely lost.
Right.
Because... we're like actually trying to explain what the etymology of the term is, as opposed to what it is.
It's 4 lights.
Which is someone trying to convince you of something that is not true. Yeah. And pretty, by the way, gaslighting tends to be successful. The problem is that the term has been kind of bent and shaped in ways that I don't find is accurate. Like the way that people use gaslighting as a term, for the most part, what they're referring to is not actual gaslighting. Like, I'm trying to come up with a good example of it.
I'm curious.
I heard somebody refer to something as gaslighting, and I was like, that's not gaslighting. And I can't remember what it is now. But there was I'll remember when I do. I'll tell you what it was.
Yeah.
But but there was definitely like the use of it is a little it's people are
stretched
kind
a
of
little
twisting
bit.
it, like bending it. Yeah, it's stretched.
Yeah,
it's a little stretched.
It's not broken. It's fractured. A little fractured.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But that happens, I think, from time to time where things get a little they morph over time into other things, which is why the etymology is interesting.
I use the term all the time because I had a boss that used to gaslight all of his employees.
Yes, Minnie Mabel, that's right. Each time the husband fooled her, the gaslights in her room would dim. Yes,
there you go.
That's right. I have that movie on my DVR still because I do really like it. I forgot to get to the punchline of what the gaslight. But the movie was called Gaslight as well, so it's like a double meaning, double, intention. Okay, so Chrono. Good morning, Chrono.
Hi, Chronox.
And Minnie, and
Minnie's here.
Is that what you say? Chrono, not Chrono X. We say Chrono.
I don't know.
Tell us. I'm really adamant that people tell me how they want their usernames pronounced or what they want to be referred to as, because sometimes you choose a name not thinking people are going to say it out loud, and I get it, but then when I have to, I don't know what to say. I'm like, well, do I spell this out or do I?
You can call me Dryan Chef.
I feel like an idiot. Dryan.
I raid into people and they go Dryan Chef. It's like, what?
Oh my gosh! I mean, you put the capital letters in a very specific way.
Yeah, but it's Dryan Chef.
I don't even refer to Keith Eller. I don't refer to you, Keith, as Keith Ellery or Keith the 3113RY, or LLY. No, you're just Keith. That's just all you are.
That's just how it is.
Yours is pronounced shut up, Nev.
Not Nev.
Stop.
That's not.
Oh,
we like Nev.
Not at all. We like you. And even though you harass me about my backward, antiquated ways of dealing with this game on stream, look, I have a limited amount of time, and I have offered to pay people, literally pay people to, and I can't afford it anymore. Back when I had money, I offered to pay people to set things up for me, and no one took me up on it. They should have, because I had money at the time. Now I don't.
What do you mean set things up for you?
Like create my overlay or the stuff that I've had to sort of figure out and do on my own. Which
sister,
of course we've
been offering free services this whole time, and you don't take it.
I know. Look, I also know that I am a very stubborn person at this point, and now I'm determined. Once I get it in my head that I'm gonna figure it out, I'm going to defeat this. I'm going to combat the thing that I can't figure out. It's really difficult for me to wave the white flag and help. It's not in my nature. Because I used to be able to do this stuff, and it bugs me that I can't.
Well, it really you were in IT before, so
yeah. Now I feel like that's enough. It means nothing. I told you this. I talked to a friend of mine who I was in IT with, and we both got laid off at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And he was buddies with this friend, his friend from high school, named John Favreau. And
oh my goodness. Really?
I'm not even kidding.
That's hilarious.
And so that was how I got on the set of Iron Man 2, was because my friend Demi got laid off, and
you mentioned you have mentioned this. Yeah. I have heard this one.
Literally, got onto the set of Iron Man 2 twice. So the first time was at they had the set in Manhattan Beach, where they used to do a lot of Marvel shooting until they moved everything to Atlanta. And that was where they had the Stark house built. And that Stark house set was giant. And then at Sepulveda Dam, it was a massive green, I don't know whether we call it a sheet or a curtain or what it is. But it was, of course, it's a dam. So it's like covering so that was where they shot the exterior for the Stark Expo. And I mean, but anyway, so I consulted my friend Demi recently because it was like, hey, it's been a while since we talked. How are you? Da 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 da.
Oh, okay.
And I said, what about getting back? I was like considering, like maybe I should brush up on my project management skills, get back into IT. And he's like, oh, don't do that. And I was like, oh, really? He's like, oh, no, don't do that. That's a terrible idea. And I was like, okay, good to know. Good to know that apparently the IT business is just as garbage as everything else. I'm like, alrighty then. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna tap dance. I'll become do they still have taxi dancers? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I am your singing telegram. Like from Clue or something. I don't know. Taxi dancers. I'm so old. You're gonna have to close one of our streams, Keith. Dare you close mine? You've been on mine the longest.
No, you can just mute. You can just mute one of them, and just keep the other one running in the background. That's fine.
Unless it's causing his computer some issues.
I think it's okay.
I can't imagine, but
yeah. This is not dial up anymore, so I think we're okay.
I've already gone so far afield on this stream. Let's see. I've acapella sang a bunch of songs that are absolutely not songs I should be singing on a stream. So the VOD's gonna have to be edited heavily.
Well,
and let's see what else. I read from 3 different things. Oh, I read the entirety of that story.
You've been on for over 6 hours. That's crazy.
Well, I know. So I basically did my own little mini arc fall. Because I didn't stream at all this week. I felt terrible. Like,
well, you mentioned something about marathon streaming this week, right?
I originally my plan was.
Thank you, Minnie. Thank you, Chronox.
Shared Hype Train is starting, dude.
So
now we can see what this looks like.
What does this do? I have no idea.
Collaborate to achieve higher level. Oh, my hype ship is working.
Oh.
You like my hype ship?
Yeah.
It's a hype ship.
Does it? Did you change it so like different levels? It does it again. Okay. Oh, good.
Yes, it does. I did change it.
Nice.
I only went up to level 3 because I just ran out. I was like, it never gets above 3 anyway. So I went to the first 3 levels.
Tonight might be the night.
I don't think so. It's fine. We'll see. And next time I host Darkfall, maybe we'll
we definitely will. We definitely will.
I'll have to create some more. Eco was making you go mad. Okay. What were we talking about?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, I've been on for 6 hours. So yeah, my original intention was I was going to stream last night, tonight, and tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then last night I had PT yesterday.
Okay.
And it was brutal. Like last night I was on ice, was icing my foot, and it was rough. And I tried to get myself up like to do it, and DJs had been on, and I don't know what. I just was finally like, Lube. Hello, how are you, sir? Good morning. I couldn't quite get myself to do it last night. So I was like, all right. I know I'm streaming tomorrow because it's Friday night. Julie's going to a movie thing, and I don't have anything better to do. I need to stream. And then I was like,
look at that.
Level 1 achieved.
There you go.
I don't know if the thing's gonna play again or not. It should play.
Right after the gifts go away, maybe.
Ooh, look at all the party celebration stuff. Level 2 complete. Thank you for gifting out a sub to
Nice.
Laughing Fat Man. That was really kind. And oh my gosh, what are you guys doing?
Minimable has offered
See?
5 Kupu subs to the
Thank you,
Minnie.
Minnie. What are
Follow
you
for your
doing?
support.
No. Just
You
on
are super
Scribbler
duper
stream.
awesome.
Aw,
Just on Scribbler stream.
no. You need it too.
No,
See,
no.
listen, different sound.
Oh, there it is. Hype ship. So I'm wondering if it only works. Well, it only
See, level
registers.
2 completed. Increase to warp factor 3.
Okay, there you go. So I guess it must work on the shared
Yeah.
hype train.
It must, yeah.
Thank you, Minnie. That's
Oh
very
my
kind of you.
gosh, you guys are sweet, and thank you for the sub with Prime, Lube. Really
Yeah,
appreciate
that's
it.
pretty
That is
cool.
really kind to subscribe with Prime.
Like of all the subs he could do with
You're
Prime,
such a good
it's
egg.
Scribbler's one.
And he gave it to me. I've been passing my Prime around a lot lately, so everybody gonna get my Prime. Everybody gonna get my Prime. Who will get it next?
It's Lube has
Actually, I
just
need to check when
subscribed
it's
for
available.
23 months.
So I can do
Mahalo for
that.
your support.
Oh, and look at that. Lube subscribed to Dr.
Thank you,
Aisha.
Lube. It's 23 months already. That's nuts.
Wow.
Thank you so much,
Whoa.
Lube.
Quick. What's this? Quick. Join the Twitch Mod Club, a Discord server where mods can network. Oh, that went away really fast. But that was like an official message kind of thing
Really?
that popped up on my screen. Yeah. I didn't know there was a Twitch Mod Club. I
We
want
should
to be
check.
in the. There it is. Yeah, it's in my Twitch messages, where mods can network and get expert support.
There you go.
Oh, that's so weird. It's a marketing message, but I was like, that's okay.
It's in your
Weird
is
stuff
it in your
happens, man.
whispers?
It's in my inbox.
Oh.
Or my Twitch. Yeah.
I only have like
Not my channel, but in my Twitch.
noblechairs.com from Chronox in my inbox.
I have Dr. Iron Chef wants to collaborate 44 minutes ago. And I
Yes.
joined the Twitch Mod Club 1 minute ago.
There you go.
Hey, we got some emotes unlocked.
Yeah.
Sounds scam. It does sound scammy, but it's just this marketing. That's so weird. I don't know.
Did you see my
Very
new
strange.
Did you see my new emotes from my channel? I don't think I shown it to you. Well,
No, hang on. I can look at them though, can't I? I can.
Minimable has
I'm
cheered
subscribed
100
to you,
seashells.
so I should be able to
Mahalo
scroll
for
down
your
and
support.
find them. Let's see what we got. Aww, we got Sharky dancing it out,
yeah.
and you got Dr. Mom.
Yeah. She's doing her APT.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious! I love it. That is so great.
I'm kind of sad that you can only get
a random emote.
you can only get animated or animated emotes if you're subbed.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, and that is a little bit of a
Take
shame.
care.
Like
Take
I
care,
wish.
Lube.
Oh, this is fascinating. If you click on it,
Yeah.
If you click on the banner, it'll tell you how many contributions come from each channel.
Oh, you're leading, which is good.
I'm ahead. Dun 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 dun.
Is that why you
dun.
is that why you have
But-
a crown on top?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that's because I got a Prime sub or if because I'm ahead.
I think
In the
it's,
polls,
it could
I
be
don't know.
you're contributing more. You're
Have
the
a great day, Lube.
you're the
And thank you for Lurk.
you're the
Love you.
queen of the hype train.
That's hysterical. That is really, really funny. That's gonna be fun. I think that'll be fun during our fall stream.
Yeah.
If we can figure that out. If you will have to work that out with
Samuel. She hasn't.
with Samuel, but
I think she is so pooped from the big
my
party that she's not able to
she's
do
still
anything beyond
recovering.
beyond what was normal. So, oh, look at that.
Shared hype train level 4 achieved? What?
Well, because
Hilarious.
Minnie decided to grant another couple subs to you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, you are you. Oh, I gotta love it. Gotta love it. Who doesn't love a good con? I need to get the GIF working. I gotta get that working. I don't know why the transparency thing is all screwed up on it. That's the thing. I gotta fix it.
Yeah.
No, you. Honestly, you. Oh, yeah. I'm goofy at this hour, I swear. No, so okay, yeah. The original plan was I was gonna stream last night, tonight, Friday, and Saturday. Because Julie wants to do Alien Isolation tomorrow, later.
Yeah, sometime.
More than 18 hours from now, thereabouts, maybe less. 16 hours. So that was my plan. Was I would do this like 3-day stream of streams, and then I already goofed up on day 1. So day 2 is supersized, and then tomorrow I don't know when. I might stream in the afternoon. By the way, I realized this is how silly I am. I got a Lego set for Christmas from a friend of mine, and I was like, I need to do a Lego stream.
Oh,
I want to put this Lego set together. It's the 100-year Disney anniversary, so it's like the old-timey camera, right?
Oh,
That you
wow.
put together and stuff. It's really cool looking, and I was like, oh, I definitely want to do that on a stream sometime. I'm gonna have to get my stuff set back up. And then
Simba
today
333 is now
I was
following.
at the
Welcome to the
card
OhAna.
and comic shop because it was Lorcana release day
Mm-hmm.
for the Jafar set. So I went and I got our cards, and then we did that this morning or afternoon, going through our goodies, going through our booster packs. Last time, Julie did get an enchanted card.
Oh, wow.
She got an enchanted card. She showed it off, I think, at one point on one of the streams. But we did not get any enchanted cards this time. Boo. But I mean, this is like set number 8, and we've gotten 1 enchanted card out of 8 sets of cards. And we're talking thousands of cards now that have been between the 2 of us that we own. Yeah. So hey Bensai, how are you?
Thank you, Simba, for the follow. I appreciate it. Do you know who just got a Lorcana set? Did you see last week Friday?
No.
Rev got one, and
Did he?
Rev was trying to figure out how to play it.
Oh, did you tell him I have my VOD? He
I
can watch my
that's
VOD.
why I told him that you have a video of how to play.
How to play it. You should watch the
You should watch the VOD.
It takes you right through it.
Yeah.
You don't even need the game. You don't even need the box set. Although I do think Gateway makes it easier. Oh my gosh,
I think so.
we're at a hype train level 5.
Nice.
See, my thing isn't going off anymore because I didn't go all the way up to 5. I only did warp factor 3 or 4. Like I didn't even go up that high.
Thank you.
I also have one.
Did we ever figure out
if there's
how to pronounce Chronox's name? Did he mention that? Did I miss that?
No, he didn't mention it. But thank you for gifting subs. You are too kind. Oh my gosh, look at all these people who now Netniv got a sub.
Yeah.
Gifted. Miss Madison. Look at these people getting free subs. Ad-free viewing.
They're trying to attack my station.
Discounts on merch. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. I still need to send stickers to somebody. Who was I going to send stickers
I
to?
don't have my ships set up correctly for station defense.
Oh, yeah. Am I done with this stupid Herodian thing yet? I've been sitting here killing her. Yeah, I am. Okay. I've been just sitting here killing Herodian for I don't know how long. Am I done yet? Okay, Battle Pass is officially done. We're into overflow now. So okay, I don't know. I put in an official complaint, I guess unofficial complaint about territory capture.
Oh.
I don't know if you saw my message. This was a message I sent out. So
Is this the 1 hour thing?
Yes.
Okay.
And this week I actually paid attention to the timing, right? And I even recalled my ships early, like before it was over, because I had to leave my house and I was like hanging on. I was at my parents' house. Like we had to go and I was like hanging on with the territory capture, and I finally just had to recall my ships because I knew that if I left them there, I would not get my points.
There you
right?
go. Yeah.
So I didn't get like the full points I could have gotten because I did recall just a little bit early. I don't know if I finished the Herodian or the Voyager one. Let me look. But anyway, this is a complaint of mine. So we happen to have the territory of Eldur or whatever, and it's the last territory capture event. And the pass for territory, so the weekly event that runs, as you can see here, the TC Trailblazer SMS, you see it has 2 days and 14 hours left on it. So this ends 15 minutes after our defense ends, our territory capture event. 15. So I have 15 minutes after our TC ends to recall my ships to get my points. If you do not recall within those 15 minutes, you're done. You get nothing. Bupkis. And of course the question, and by the way, someone then brought it up, and I had not talked to anybody in my alliance about it when I put this complaint in about it. But then someone in my alliance actually posted in the chat, like, why do we have to do it this way? And I was like, funny you should mention that. I actually put in a complaint about this because I'm like, why does this not reset the next day with everything else at event reset? Like, there's no reason.
No, there is. Just to vex you.
Just to vex me
just
having the absolute last time slot for territory capture.
Just you. That's all it is. I'm sorry.
They really don't like me over there, do they? They don't hire me to write anything.
Wow.
They just ignore me. They, they don't return my calls. I offer assistance. Nope. We're fine here. Well, everybody's fine. How are you?
You're too famous for them. That's why they're intimidated.
Oh my God, no! Please stop. That's not true. I have a feeling that I'm not. I'm like in the Netherlands of the hinterlands of fame, which is. I'm sorry, who are you? I'm not. So, okay, I go to, you'll love this. So this is how not famous I am. I go to the comic shop.
And
I buy the Lorcana cards. And then in the front of the shop are the comics. So I go through the comics and I always kind of take a look to see if our stuff is maybe there. Yeah. And of course our stuff is now older. It's a few years old. So I don't ever really expect to find anything. But I go back into the long boxes of the old stuff, and they had a bunch of floppies, so they single issues that were variant covers. And Julie and I both have. Thank you guys so much. That was so sweet. We have a hype train of level 6. That's just amazing for both of us. It's like, you guys.
Thank you so much.
Really nice.
I like the shirt thing.
Oh, shoot, I wasn't able to stop the ad from starting. So hopefully most of you are sub now.
That's right.
I'm going to open the hype chest to see what we got. Ooh, okay. I don't know about this particular emote, but okay, sure. Why not? She's eating. They ate.
They ate.
They ate. Anyway, so I find a bunch of variant covers that we don't have a ton of issues of. So I buy them up. And so basically bought up all of the variant covers they had. Now they had maybe 10 tops. 10 of, we wrote 24 issues. They had 10 different ones, and there were no duplicates. It was some that were the original covers and some the variants. I bought like 5.
Did you do
so
what?
Now they have 5.
Did you do what I do when I go to the bookstore and I find my book?
No. What?
You don't take all the books and put them in the front so everyone can see it.
No, because they're in the long boxes, right? And so I go look for the trades, and our trade isn't on the shelf because I think it literally the last time I was there, I bought the only trade of ours they had.
They could be on the shelf if someone puts them there.
Oh my God. So I go up to the counter to check out, and I bought a couple of other. I actually did buy a couple of other comics from some people I know, and like one written by J. Michael Straczynski because he wrote this Hulk Doctor Strange one shot, and I was like, oh, I gotta read that. So I hadn't bought comics.
That's _CDB2U has just subscribed
and I
for
put
8
everything
months.
up there.
Mahalo for your support.
And I was like, sorry, I'm taking all your variants.
Thank you. Thanks for the resub.
Aw. And the kid, and this is a kid, like literally, like probably under 21, like total kid. Like, all right. And I'm like, yeah, well, I kind of need him because by the way, I'm embarrassed with myself for this.
Why?
And the ad break ends in 7 seconds. Because I go, well, I kind of need them because I don't have very many and I wrote them. And he goes, and this is the kid's reaction. Oh, yeah? Right on. That's it. Right on. I was like, and then I felt like, okay, what a schmuck am I for like trying to actually like, I wrote these comics I'm buying. Because he looks down and he does see my last name, which I just gave him because I have an account at the store.
Oh, okay.
He goes, oh yeah, all right, right on.
Right on.
Like, it's like, now I just feel like ridiculous.
Well,
like, oh my God,
maybe
what did I just do?
Even though you think it's obvious, maybe he didn't make the connection until after you left. Or he was just so nervous because you're so famous that he didn't know what else to say other than right on. That could be it too.
I mean,
that could be it too.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I think
if it's another person, next time all you have to do is like, oh, why are you buying so many of these comics? Well, they're written by a very famous writer, and I just adore her work. And that's why I'm buying them.
I don't even know what possessed me to be like, I wrote these, but I did. I normally wouldn't. I would just buy them and leave. Like there was no point. But I was just, honestly, I'll tell you what it was. It was a ghost energy drink because I'd had some before I went to the store, and I think it's like, I don't know, like adrenaline straight into the central nervous system or something. Like I become like verbal diarrhea of stupidity. Is
that what happens? Is that why you get leaks of like San Diego Comic-Con and everything because of ghost energy?
Ghost energy? I don't know. Griffin wasn't there to stop him. Tarpey could barely contain him. Like, and I'm like the whole time like abort.
Does the FDA know about this? Have they investigated yet?
I don't know, but I do know that he was drinking ghost energy on stream.
That's very sus.
There's correlation, but not causation. We can't prove it.
There could be
correlation.
There could be causation.
Could be causation. Thanks for that. Thanks CDB to you. I mean, this is kind of normal background. It's a little. I darkened it up a little bit to be a little more mood lighting. I added my Star Trek bar behind me. Not that you can see it, but there's actually like the beginnings of a Star Trek bar. Like I put my Enterprise back there. I put a Tribble, and then my cocktail book, and I won't tell my long sordid tale of the whiskey that was ruined by Kirk again. But yeah, that happened, and it wasn't ruined. I just had to filter it again because the cork broke in half. But anyway, it's a whole deal. I don't even remember what I was saying.
What do you filter out your wine with? Is it like cheesecloth or?
It should be. It should be. Okay. I have a well, it's because it's the other camera. So like if I'm in the corner, right? Because I'm showing nothing. I'm showing the screen of nothingness that is a system where I was hunting Hirogen. And I didn't even look up if I was done with it. Like, let me look and see if I finished the Voyager event or not. I didn't see Janeway's face pop up as a prize, so probably not. Oh God, I still have to go hunt Gorn so I can finish the stupid warrior whatever. Oh no, I did it! Yay, I did finish Voyaging Beyond SMS. Hooray, hooray. I don't think I've finished Cow.
Oh,
nope, not quite.
Is Cow on? I didn't even check.
Yeah, Cow's going on. I need to upgrade Cow. Cow needs to be updated.
Yeah.
Badly.
But by the way, did you have multiple Incursion exocomps that said the same thing? I have.
Honestly, I haven't even looked. I haven't even done any of the exocomps because I should have done it before I was hunting the Hirogen, but not. I just don't care enough to do it. Did I? Okay, let's see.
Mine was
PvP damage as invader.
Yeah, this morning I actually had multiple of these. They've since passed. I think there was just a cache.
They must have had a glitch
cache issue or something.
This morning.
So I'm gonna pop one of these.
So one of the things, okay, so one of the, if you watched DJ stream last night, Mr. Leaky McLeakerson mentioned that the Franklin.
We should that that'll make a good T-shirt. We should design one.
Leaky McLeakerson.
Good merch.
But Leaky McLeakerson mentioned that the Franklin, if you've not ever max tiered a Franklin, you might have an issue with your independent archive this month.
No.
So I guess that's a huge hint.
Yeah.
It's basically gonna be the DeVore problem all over again. So if you did the thing where you got it to like 8
and then
whatever, and then scrapped it, and then did another one and scrapped it. And so all these people are like, well, how am I going to build another Franklin? And I'm like, well, there is Cosmic Cleanup that does give you can get blueprints from Cosmic Cleanup. The other way would probably be Event Store. I don't know otherwise. But I can't figure out for the life of me because I don't remember how I did it. But I had enough blueprints. I built a second Franklin at some point, maxed it, and I could scrap it and build another Franklin A if I wanted to. I'm not going to, but I could if I wanted.
Phase 38 has just subscribed for 22 months.
So, Phase!
Mahalo for your support.
How the heck are ya?
Yeah, long time no see.
Wow!
Thank you
look at
for the
that.
sub. It's good to see you, friend.
He's on your channel, but hey.
He's like one of my original
you
mods.
maxed before scrap.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, he has a mod icon. Yeah, that's great. So FYI, anybody who's but looks like Franklin, I assume Franklin A as well are coming to independent archives this month. My prediction for officers based on the mission alone is that we're going to get Scotty and Savik. I don't know if who the third would be, but they were both in the mission. So I think we'll definitely see both of them. There was also a woman, the name of which escapes me now, and she was in the movie.
Yeah, I can't remember her name too.
With Khan, that I guess is an outside chance that we get her too. Maybe, I don't know. She's not like a huge like I kept expecting we would get David. David only has like an off-screen mention. Carol mentions him in the mission, but you don't actually see David or meet him. So I don't know. But anyway, yeah, if you've not maxed a Franklin, OG Franklin, you're going to have an issue with the mastery in the independent archives. And you should probably also save up your independent archive stuff to get the mastery for those.
Well, that's not good.
So yeah. No, he's just been like a sieve of information lately. Let's see, what else did he talk about last night? He mentioned that you should hold off on running any spending any of the priority whatchamacallits, the credits.
Priority one,
the priority one, because there'll be an event.
Okay.
So, and he suggested that you run some ATAs to have ready to redeem or claim on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. That's good
things
advice.
Go down. And we'll talk about this on
Arcfall.
The Arcfall too, but I want to do the dramatic reading of the mission since I think so many people didn't get a chance to read it. I mean, and it's actually not that bad. Like I think
now that I think about it, did I even complete all of my missions?
Well, I still haven't completed the one because I'm stuck on the, defeat Khan's champion.
That's why I think
nonsense.
That's why I feel like I haven't finished it off. Okay.
But the main mission, the story mission that, brings Khan into the story and, DTI basically wags a finger at you and tells you it's all your fault. This is all your fault. And you're like, what? Why is this my fault? What, you're going to blame me for Ricardo Montalban just suddenly crashing into our universe? That seems unfair.
I did not finish my story missions.
You should finish your. Oh, you didn't get your. You didn't get your.
I don't know what it was.
Syndicate for that then.
Oh well, that's a huge loss.
I know. What a loss. No syndicate for you. I did go up to 51, by the way. So I'm in the miserable position of any buildings or research that I want to do is almost entirely common 5-star materials. So I can't score in any of the SLPs because it's all common.
Right.
This is so cruel.
That just means you gotta go up to 52.
All right, I know. I was like, well, you might as well just go up to 52 now. I mean, you might as well. You're 51. Like, oh no, that'll just put me further behind the 8 ball. Like, I already struggle. Like, I tried again with my Pylum, and like I've done some upgrades on my ships in the last week or two. Not substantial upgrades, but upgrade enough. Pylum is, I think, what? When is my Pylum? Is it I mean, it's 106 million, but that doesn't mean anything to the late person, meaning me. What tier is it? I think it's tier. Is it still tier 9, or did I get it to tier 10?
Yeah,
tier 9.
Tier 9.
So I'm very close, though. Well, no, I'm halfway there. Halfway to tier 10. I have a long way to go. What am I talking about? I still need a lot of ship parts. Surprisingly, I'm fine on the 4-star materials needed. I got epic. I have plenty of epic. But yeah, so I thought, okay, I'll go try the solo waves in the 50 system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I still can't get past wave 2. I get 2 waves done successfully, and I'm out. It destroys all 3 of my ships. And that's with Lorca's Fist and with buffs. I could not get past wave 2 on the 50s. 45s, I can do those 3. Boom, boom, boom. No problem. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And on my Ops 45 account, I can only do 2 of the 3 waves on that. And I'm getting closer to having the pylon built for that account. How high is my NSCA? It is, well, going to 51 was honestly, the choice point was because I had so many ships that were level locked, and I was like, I can't stand this anymore. So it's tier 6, and I am literally 1 component away from tier 7. I am 39,000 beryllium spheres from tier 7. So I think once I get this up to tier 7, I mean, I do have the mines on here for chaos tech, which of course is great for Mirror Universe stuff. And I have Argus loaded on here, I think, or Agimus, I mean. So I feel like Protector is in a decent place, but it still wasn't strong enough. Like it was not. It was too wimpy for what I was trying to accomplish. By the way, I have my both augers out. I've been scrapping my epics, but I had every ship that had cloaking for that territory capture today. I was like, anything with a cloak. So Disco, my 2 augers. What else did I have? Oh, D4. I had a D4 and my amalgams. Those were all my cloaked ships. The only thing I didn't have was a Bortus to go send out. I told Julie to use hers. I'm like, use your Bortus. So I was really trying to get everything tiered up before I went to 51. But yeah, the level lock was killing me on a couple of the ships. And so obviously Monavine, I was able to break through that. I am actually holding off on tiering, doing the last tier up on my Fuchsia, because so many people have complained, in my alliance, complained about the fact that when they did the mastery on the Fuchsia, of course, they lost the refinery.
Right.
And in losing that refinery, I don't know what the trade-off is, but somebody made the point, or was trying to make the point, that the Ferengi whip loses its worth in some ways after you achieve the mastery on Devor Fuchsia. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, I really don't know what the rewards are for Fuchsia when you do that pull, when you achieve mastery. But technically, I'm done. I mean, I can tier up and go to tier 12 and I'm done. But I'm just holding here at this spot, not tearing it up yet because I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if that's a real problem or if it's just people bitching when their ice cream because their ice cream's too cold.
Oh no.
Which is my thing my dad said. And then my sister actually literally did that one time. She complained when her ice cream was too cold.
Really?
And it was like a banner day. We were actually like wrote it down. We're like, how you actually did the thing. You complained that your ice cream was too cold. It was amazing. You get 100K lat daily. I mean, I don't know if that's as good as the refinery. Let me look. What do we get from the refinery? It's better than that, ain't it? Whoops. Lat. Oh, I don't know. It's not available. Oh, it's one. No, it's better than the 100K. 100K is pathetic. Yeah. And I mean, obviously, you aren't, and that's C-lat. You're not getting the other latinum anymore either, right? Because, I mean, that went away. So you don't get the OG lat. You're just getting C-lat. And I don't know, do you get the battleship parts? Because honestly, that's the biggest benefit I have here from this refinery is the I'm not battleship, but you know what I mean. The ship parts. You do get ship parts? Interesting. I'll have to look. Because now, of course, these are G5 parts. And of course, because I am 51, that means they're all common. I will say the real benefit of the bonus refinery was that it was all the rarities and not just common. So I could actually get some 5-star materials from the bonus refinery, whereas regular refinery will only pay out common.
Right.
So that was the one time that the bonus refinery was really truly a bonus. Like, oh my God, I'm bonanza. Because yeah, otherwise it's this. And I actually used a few tokens to do material conversion. I used some bonus tokens, G5 material converter tokens, because I needed some for one of the primes that I was going to do, and I didn't have enough rare or 5-star ore, so I swapped around because I had a lot of rare 5-star crystal for some reason, but I did not have that much ore. Anyway, I mean, I don't even know how I had as much raw as I did, to be honest. Like, I don't know how the heck that happened. Scavenger skin parts. Oh, interesting. Oh, that is interesting, actually. See, I have the I have the scavenger skin. I another one of those. I don't know when I got it. Probably was an event store thing. Maybe I bought it back in the day when I spent money. I have no idea.
Oh,
but I at least have it.
I think I remember when you purchased that. I thought you purchased that.
You think so? It was years ago.
Yeah.
Years. Really, even before I kind of knew you. But I mean, I can't even remember. But yeah, probably. I mean, there were a couple things I purchased. I don't think anything I purchased I regret, thankfully. Like, I bought the Ferengi whip, and I'm glad people can source that for free now. I paid the $50 for it, and it was worth every penny. For the amount that it saved me over time for like the forbidden tech stuff. Now the issue really is I wish I had known not to level it up as much as I did, because unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't pay out the same.
Which is such a
can't redeem
interesting mechanic for that one.
Yeah, I don't completely understand why they would, punish you for leveling up too fast, essentially. Oh, yeah. I need to go do solo waves. Darn it. Not tonight, but I need to do them tomorrow. 11K Latinum? No. That's too little. It has to be 100K. At least, right? Anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else DJ said that was of significance. I mean, I've heard the rumor that it's a PvP month coming up.
That should be fun.
Which kind of makes sense because, I mean, that's Khan. I mean, right. As a fleet commander, he is mostly oriented to PvP.
Mhm.
I'm not a huge fan of PvP personally because I find that it's like I've been sending ships occasionally. I should send another one. I'm on the other server.
Oh.
I don't know if we're still winning. I should look that up. And so I've been sending my ship occasionally to the open system to get blown up for other people because that's what I do. I've mentioned it before, and that's what I do. And I feel like most of the time PvP ends up being finding someone to swap hits with, which really
True.
what's the point of
Yeah,
that?
that's true.
That's not really all that, and you're like not crewing for, you're crewing to get beaten so that people can, kill your ship and then you repair and come back and you kill their ship and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
But so to me, a lot of the PvP is just not all that exciting. The only PvP events I really enjoy, like genuinely enjoy, are where you're on equal footing. Like you're using the same ship. And the only difference is crewing. Like I love Rialta PvP. Disco PvP was fantastic. You remember the Disco PvP event they did that one time?
Yeah.
Because everybody has the Disco, and almost everybody that's in that has it maxed.
Right.
So there's literally no difference except crewing.
Mhm.
And I thought that was super fun. And it's a cheap repair. So, I mean,
That's
and
true.
thankfully you have distance. So you didn't have the limitation like you have with Rialta where you have to have your base
Right
within
there.
a certain range to get your Rialta into the open system. So I liked that one in particular. And they've never done it again. And that was years ago they did that.
Yeah.
The Rialta PvP, of course, comes back. They've never done the race again. I wonder if the race will come back this summer.
Oh,
if
that's
Eco
true.
brings the race back. The Rialta race.
Yeah, that was
when we
cool.
got the speed skin.
Right.
And the only problem was that the finals, the way that they did the finals was terrible because it was at a very specific time.
Yeah.
If you made it into the finals, and if you couldn't make it to, if you couldn't be in it at that time, it was pointless.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, you're missing Simba. You're missing Discovery, Meridian, and Amalgam, not counting the one above your ops of 31. I mean, that's the thing. It's like the ships come in fits and spurts, right? Like you'll have like 3 ships all at once that you have to build. And then there'll be no ships for several levels to build. And then suddenly there's like 4 more. When you get to like 30, like ops 36, or you build like Voyager, I got to think of how the order goes. Voyager, so Cerritos, Voyager, Cerritos, Titan, kind of all in that range. Plus maybe your 36, your faction ship, your Epic is around there, and then Fisha is then. I mean that's a lot of. I mean it's a lot of ships to have to build all at once, to get the blueprints for and to actually get built. You spend a lot of time in your mid-30s just building ships and tiering them up. And they're not always easy to source because they even though they are better at giving us ship parts, they're typically not the ship parts we need. It's like, I don't know. I don't have the GS31, so I can't really speak to that. That's supposed to be a major sourcing for ship parts. So I just know I can't use the ship part exchange yet. Even as Ops 51, I can't use that. Talios is another one that you have to build in the mid-30s.
Yeah, true.
Borg Cube, if you don't already have it. Borg Cube, you actually get, I think, build earlier. You can build it earlier. At 39, you can build the ISS Jellyfish, which there's debate about the benefit of that. Defiant is 38? Something like that. I can't remember now. Mantis is in there. Yep, there. Mantis, Voyager, Defiant, Cerritos, Titan. Yeah, it's a lot. Like all at once. Yeah, Cube is 27, 28. So Cube is early, but the Cube doesn't really become effective for many levels.
Generations.
So you can build it 27 or 28. You just can't do anything with it. You know. So it looks like the system is all quiet at the moment for me trying to help people out. So we'll sit there until somebody comes along and blows it up.
Gotcha.
The thing I was complaining about earlier, though, was like it's the G5 and G6 system. So there's like a 70 sitting there. And, you know, it's
just waiting for you to come in.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's just like, you know, the dragon going to breathe fire on, you know, the villagers that come into the system and burn you to a crisp with whatever god-awful G6 ship they happen to have. We're winning, but boy, it's still, I mean, we're only 1 quadrillion, up by 1.2, 1.14 quadrillion. So it's still kind of, I don't want to say it's close. Hopefully nobody on our side gets raided overnight. That would be terrible. I'm bummed though, because I had really bad luck with raiding today.
Oh, really?
To the degree that, yeah, I normally, I'm pretty proud of the fact that I don't love doing raiding. It's boring as heck, but I usually rank in at least the top 100, and I'm at 148 right now. I just, every time I was like get to a raid, I'd get a few scoops, and then either the person would come and shield, or the defense would show up and blow me up and, you know, attack my base. And it happened repeatedly, like several times. I'd like, somebody would post the location in our AC, and then I would go there and then done. Just done. And so I was like, well, this is great fun. I'm having a great time. Just getting blown up repeatedly. Like, I've had no PvP wins. I got all of my points through losses.
Oh.
So I have absolutely no points on the champion XSLB.
Right.
I rarely do. I'm not even doing well in the damage SLB. I'm 239th for the damage yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, what do I even get for that? I get a booby prize. I get 1 shard of Shax and 3,500 syndicate.
Right.
Woohoo. You know, really the only thing the ALBs were doing okay. 8th, 9th. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I've contributed to both, so I've done my part. So that's incursions for me anyway. And yes, the Wandering Warriors. I completed the SMS. I'm working on the SLB. I intend to finish out tier 5 because I want that lat. But that means I need to go kill about 75 Gorn in order to do it. I don't think it's quite that much, but it is a highish number, because I was doing the math last night for, okay, so I need to be able to turn in 52,000 parts, 52,000 of the Apex Isomatter.
Right.
If I average about 1,000 or 1,200 per with the crew that I run on these, you can do the math there. So it's at least 50 hostiles, like about 50. So
right.
The open system is listed in the event itself. So if you go into the incursion tab and you look at whether it's offense or defense, like we were on offense, so we were the away team this time.
Mm-hmm.
We go invade somebody, and it will say here, score bonus points when battling in open systems. The open system for us is DELA, DELA. It could be Nyawalan or one of those others, depending on your level.
Yeah.
Usually they're pretty low level systems. In this case, it's low level for G5, G6, which is a 51 system. And yeah, you get twice the points in that system. So you can do PvP anywhere during incursion, but if you want to complete the SMS a little more quickly, even when you lose, your points are greater by just going
to other systems. Yeah. That's true.
So yeah, I'm happy to help somebody who actually I can help, because I normally am not the person helping.
No, you're very helpful.
The problem is I'm like a fire hose to my mom and my sister. I feel bad for them because they'll ask me a question and then it's like I go into teacher mode and I don't stop talking for like an hour. I mean, I do that obviously on the stream all the time, but I mean, for them, it's like they get the fire hose of information of things they did not even ask for. Where I go, well, okay, here's the answer to your question. But before you do that, you need to do this other thing. And really, before you do that, you should do this other thing. And, I'm like giving them, like chapter and verse of how to play Star Trek Fleet Command. And
you're giving the whole shebang. Yeah.
Who should I who should I put on my ship to go kill this hostile? And I'm like, okay, well, first of all, I wouldn't use that ship. I would use this other ship. Go through this whole thing. You have sent a screenshot of mastery for you in Lat Refinery. Oh, well, thank thee. Thank ye. I'll have to see which account has received it. Probably the other one. Hang on. Stupid. Why? Discord. You're the worst right now. I don't know why you're being. Why are you being stupid? And you won't minimize or anything. I have to just like. Oh, let's like all screwy. All right, I'm closing you out. Closing you out. Close. I mean it. Anybody want a peanut? Stop. I can't. Hide it. There we go. My Discord. Thank you. Sorry. I'm start. Imagine that. I've been talking for 6 friggin' hours and I'm just starting to lose my voice. 7 hours. Sorry. 6 hours and 57 minutes. And my voice is starting to go. Oh, look, you went live a while ago and I totally missed it.
It's okay.
I was too busy yammering on or singing songs or whatever the heck I've been doing. My God. Why are you people here? It's late or early.
Because you're famous. That's why.
I'm not famous. The worst.
I am.
Okay. So chance. Yeah. The concentrated lat stuff. And then, yes, the archive rewards. So you get a chance at, okay, you still have a chance at Devore Fisha parts, which of course you don't need once you have mastered it. This is another thing I just do not understand at all. Like, how many amalgam parts am I sitting on right now? Or I don't even know. Like, not even amalgam. Like, what's another one? Oh, that just spits stuff at you that you don't need or want anymore because you did master that. It is in the. I don't even know. Like, I don't know. Let's look because the list is long. It is oh so long. There are so many things in this list. But by the way, I have 519 relocation tokens. How many relocation tokens do you have, Chef? Do you know? Even an approximate number? I'm guessing it's probably you probably have like 1,000. I think I have a lot. I imagine yours is even more. Oh well, let's see. I have how many oh, it's gonna be lower down in the list, isn't it? I have 400 uncommon event tickets. I guess I should start doing ticketed events again. Whoops. I still have 294 doomsday directives that you can't use. I have 902,000 epic star charts. I'm not running out of those. I have 1 special star chart. Never came useful. Hey, someone killed my Kelvin. Yay. I am actually looking for something. You've got 850 relocation tokens, Larscar.
Is that it?
Yeah, is that? I'm guessing you're in the thousands.
I must be in the thousands.
Relo tokens. 6.6 million tribbles. Thanks, Scopely. So happy to have that in my inventory. Still, there's so many things in here. It's just. By the way, did you notice that there's a new mission, archive mission, in the holiday?
Oh, I didn't even check that out.
You should look.
I have 1,500 76
Oh my
relocation
God.
tokens. I used to grab those all the time, but I haven't claimed it like recently.
Yeah, go look in the holodeck
In the holodeck, okay.
and see if you see anything. I'm curious. I
Okay.
hear all of the uncommon disruptor parts I can't use because I teared up and then forgot to spend these.
Okay, which mission is this that I'm looking at?
So the one that I noted today is called, hang on, I'll find it. Brain, hit the right thing. It is called Holo Program Fizzbin.
What?
Holo Program Fizzbin. Fizzbin.
How do you even know that this is a new program or a new holodeck thing?
Because I check it occasionally. I just look in there.
Okay.
Mostly because I keep hoping against hope I'll have more pattern buffers. This one costs 10 pattern buffers.
Yeah.
So that was how I was like, okay. It's a label for 55, which is interesting. So I'm surprised, A, I was able to get it, and B, that it was there at all. Yeah, it's a level 55. I am Ops 51.
Is there an echo on my stream? Hold on. I did change a few things. No, it's probably on mine. I've been messing around with the audio. I need to change my stream together. Wait, hold on. Now that I did this, I have no idea how. Oh, desktop audio capture. I think that's going to fix it. Yeah, let me know.
So when you claim, let us know if the audio. So when you claim this mission, Reginald Barkley, so when you claim, who runs your holodeck, says, Commander, I found a program chronicling some of the adventures of the legendary Enterprise crew led by Captain Kirk. Let's try this one. Computer, begin program. And it starts with Kirk, Spock, Chekhov, Uhura, anybody. Come in. I'm trapped on board a Klingon bird of prey. I don't know how much longer I can convince them to let me live. I've managed to tap into their communications array, but I don't know how long it will last. I have to go. The guards are coming. Find me. Trace the signal. Hurry. And you go, okay. Find Kirk deep in Klingon territory. I have not done the mission yet. However, if you look at what it awards, the rewards for it. Oh, that was the one I came before. It's in Tiger Core.
Oh.
I was like, hey, I have a mission there. What do you know?
There you go.
Oh my God. See, it's still doing this. Every time I get killed in the PvP system, I get a milestone achieved in TC Trailblazer.
Really?
TC Season Pass points.
Ew.
I don't know why this is continuing to happen. I've restarted this game, obviously. I don't know. I may have to clear localization or something. But oh boy, that would just be fun. So but what it awards, sorry, again, brain, click the right circle, is so you get 1 TOS James T. Kirk shard.
Nice.
35,000 officer XP, 600 3-hour repair speed ups.
Well, that's something.
600 and 2,000 lat. And it looks like it's 3 parts. I mean, it doesn't say it's a part 1, so I don't know how many parts it might have, but like there's 3 boxes here for mission dialogue stuff. So I have no idea how long it is. But yeah, that was in the holodeck. And I was like, I wonder when that dropped in there. Because it wasn't there when Wrath of Khan started.
Right.
Because I would have noticed it. But it was in the... It's under a section... It's called Archive, I think, in the holodeck itself. So, like, when you... And I know I could have gone to the stupid holodeck from there. I just always forget. There's Dr. Juby's friendship message. Isn't that nice?
In-game famous Dr. Juby.
In-game famous Dr. Juby. Survey ships are best for mining. No. So it was a top box here called Archive. missions, I think, or something, or archive. And yeah, it was all of a whopping 10 pattern buffers. And I don't even know, like, did it actually cost me pattern buffers? Because I thought I had 1,200 before, and I still have 1,200.
Huh,
But I
maybe
don't
not.
like. I have enough to do one of these TNG parts, which I've done all these before. Like these are all
You done?
reruns,
Oh, so
which
you've-
I'm fine with. But you know, like, eh.
yeah. Well, I
Anyway.
mean, you could always just do them for fun if you're bored.
You got an Ops 60 mission appear that wasn't there previously? No, I didn't hit Ops 55. That's what's weird about it. I hit Ops 51.
Yeah, I think
And
that's what triggered it.
It must have triggered it
Yeah.
from that, is I guess. Because I was like, huh. I mean, I'm used to when you like ops up and suddenly like the, what do they call it? The main mission line or whatever continues on.
Yeah.
You
So
know, when
you have
when
access to that then.
So yeah. So like whatever I'm at on that right now. Oh, where's the gold box? It's usually the gold box, right? Maybe I don't have one right now. Unless it's like out of my... So almost all of these I have are Klingon. Oh yeah, no, these are all the Klingon missions. Because eventually, I'm getting so close. I'm so close to getting the billion lock on Romulan. It's taking me a long time. I haven't had time to really go grind on it, but I have 75 million to go for the lock on Romulan, and then I can finally get the poor Klingons out of the 10 million zone.
There you go.
They've been stuck in forever. Like if I want to score points do my dailies, like if I want to like mine anything and it count for Klingons, I have to go mine 3-star G3 in order to do that. Oh, poor Klingons. They're so neglected. But you know, hey, it's the lesson I learned, that it was better to save up those missions and do them after you locked the previous faction than to do them all and not have any missions and just have been going up and down the scales and, you know, negating the points that the reputation that you had just gained. So yeah, it just made more sense. I think I should go to bed.
You've been streaming a long time, which is
streaming 7 hours.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow again.
I didn't say it was a smart plan to stream for 7 hours.
That's okay.
In fact, I wouldn't recommend it unless it's an arc fall. And you have multiple people. You've definitely helped carry me through the last hour. So
I have not done anything.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You're someone I can actually talk to and have a conversation with, as opposed to me just doing whatever.
I've just been in my recliner here, just listening to all your sage knowledge. So
sage knowledge, stop.
Yeah.
Also, can I please stop getting the Vindicator blueprint thing? I don't want any more Vindicator. I already have 12. I don't want. Like, I'm not gonna build another Vindicator. And by the way, you can't use uncommon credits for anything, or at least I can't, because I don't have anything unlocked.
Nothing to do, yeah.
So I have nothing to buy, nothing to do, nothing to use it on. All the common ones, I only have 200 of the common credits. So I'm actually in a weirdly backward position there. You get to see me. Hey, lucky you. Lucky you. Get to see me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hey, it's time for my claim, my DTI. So I'm going to stream again in around 12 hours or so, maybe 13, 14 hours. What are you doing? You're streaming, well, you're on staycation. So are you going to stream
we'll be on
Speedstorm or anything?
Yeah, we'll probably be on tomorrow. So we'll go on after you. I think that's what the plan would be. Well, you're saying, are you going on at night?
I don't know. Honestly, it will very much depend on what time I wake up and
Gotcha.
how much momentum we have to stream. Last time we did it. We started at like 5:30 p.m. I think, or 6 p.m.
That's
our
right.
time. So it'll probably be that would be the earliest I
Okay.
think we would start.
Okay.
I know DJs is running his 12-hour Lord of the Rings marathon tomorrow on his Discord, but
yeah.
we're not going to be we're going to be playing Alien Isolation, so
yeah,
I don't
we'll probably go on after you. And then we have so we have the 1-year anniversary of the Aloha's YouTube channel that will be on Sunday.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes, on Sunday. Fantastic. We all need to tune in for that.
So that'll be fun. And then
absolutely
we'll do some live streaming from Aloha on Monday.
Yay.
We'll figure out sometimes.
Good.
But yeah.
Good. I'm glad. That'll be fun. The Alani is beautiful, as you well know. And for those who don't know, they'll get to see it.
Yeah.
And we'll want to go to there.
Yeah.
I promise.
I'm hoping to
get the shaved ice.
Right. We always do that with the Mickey ears.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that when you normally raid into Dr. Iron Chef? I don't know. CBTU.
Yeah. He usually does. We might have to go on. Well, I guess if we go on at
on
1
Sunday,
then Pinky's doing her hair at 3. So and then brother has some kind of big meetup with friends at the mall in town. So we're gonna have to cut it short because it's going to take 45 minutes for me to drive into town. So yeah, we might go on a little bit earlier, CDB, but we'll be on when you usually raid to us. So we might go on like 15 minutes early. But yeah, should be fun. We're gonna do giveaways on Sunday. So you can tune in for that.
Merch giveaways?
Merch giveaways. Yep.
Yee, get some Aloha Diz merch.
Might as well.
Yeah. By all means.
How is your merch anyway? Have we advertised your merch recently?
No, but I also, again, I don't push my merch much.
That's okay. We can push your merch here. Want to rep the speakeasy out in the real world? Check out that link on Fourth Wall.
Thanks. In case you ever for me, it was all very utilitarian. I wanted a wine tumbler with the speakeasy logo on it. I wanted a shirt. This shirt actually it has to be redesigned because the logo is a little too low and it needs to be pushed up about an inch and
I see.
a half. So this one, it's not quite. That's why there are samples.
It's
also because you have the women's cut too. So I'm sure.
It kind of it just didn't quite. It didn't do the way I thought it would. Let's put it that way. The ringer tee the regular crew tee is fine. Like in terms of positioning and stuff. That one's fine. And I'm personally in love with my hoodie. I really love my hoodie design and
no, CDB, you do what you need to do. That's very kind of you, but no, do your stream. It's not a big deal.
No, by all means, do your thing, and that's the thing. I'm silly. I very often wait to stream until I think DJs is wrapping up or Samo is about to wrap up her stream. And I know I shouldn't really do that. I should just start my stream and if they raid into me, great. And if they don't, that's okay too. There are other people on at the time and there are just too many of us to try to plan around somebody else's schedule.
True. Yeah.
And so, and most of the time, I would say 95% of my streams, I keep the VODs up until they expire.
Yeah.
Rare ones like tonight where I was doing a lot of singing of songs and stuff, reading things that are definitely not in the public domain, like Return of the Jedi. I will edit down to the highlight reel, especially for a 7-hour stream. Nobody's going to watch all that. So God bless all of you who might still be around. including lurkers. Thank you so much. But I wanted to, I was negligent this week. I just wasn't able to get up to doing it, and so we did some rewrites early in the week, and then, like I said last night, my foot was very sore Thursday.
Yeah,
so
that rehab is
it's really
painful.
Yeah, and sometimes the spasms I get in my foot are just really like difficult. So like sitting for a long period of time, like I do very often like this, is hard. It's just really hard. So because I need to kind of work it out and I can't. Anyway, I don't know if anyone else is on, but I am going to look and see.
Hello.
Is anyone to read to? Are you still going?
I'm still
like after
going.
I say, okay, well then, gosh, taking it so personally. I didn't know if you were like
I'm gonna go look for someone else to read.
Oh my god. Oh, by the way, the official Twitch channel is up, by the way.
Oh.
They are streaming TwitchCon Europe day 1.
You can raid into them if you want to.
No, I'm not going to. I'm raiding into you. Don't be ridiculous. I didn't know if you just like were stopping by to hang out, or like what if you were going to continue your incursion for the evening. What you're up to.
I need to do like half an hour more of claims.
All right. Then everyone should stick around for Dr. Iron Chef's claims. I am raiding into Dr. Iron Chef. If you're on my channel, you can.
There's no obligation to raid.
You to his. Dude. Already been done.
Thank you.
Done and done.
Make sure you follow Scribbler if you're not following Scribbler.
You guys are so sweet. Like I said, I got to over 600 followers on the channel. I'm really excited about that. Like. I feel very.
You're gonna pass me.
Good about. What? No.
You are.
Possibly.
You are. I looked at the graph and your acceleration, or your, what is it called? The
growth. I guess I don't know.
No, the slope. The slope is a lot.
The slope?
Steeper than my slope, so you will overtake me eventually.
Okay, but Samo's slope is almost like a straight line upward.
Right.
So, like in comparison, like let's not quibble here. Like between the two of us, we're both like barely incline ramps. Like we're acute triangles to her like highly obtuse. It
did take her a good year and a half for her to pass me on stream hours, which I was shocked because I must have streamed.
Well, yeah, I'm nowhere close to anybody on stream.
I must have streamed a lot, like the first year, because the second year,
you did.
I didn't stream that much.
You did used to stream a lot more, I think.
It used to be almost every night.
A lot more hours.
Yeah, it used to be almost every night.
You also wouldn't talk on all of your streams.
Nope.
Like there are a lot of streams where you just had the music, or you just had like when the
I was sleeping on some of them.
Fundraiser was going. Yeah, when you were running the fundraiser,
I was just running it.
Fires.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff, which I think was great, by the way. First of all, I absolutely loved that concert. I watched it like I don't know how many times, but I liked it a lot.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No, it was fantastic. Cool. So I loved that I got to see it more than once. There's some really great performances there, and it was really cool. Something I wouldn't normally get to watch, that's for sure.
That's true.
And it wasn't like it was broadcast here stateside, on the mainland.
Yeah.
So so very cool. And I like actually, Minnie Mabel, that I have a little bit of crossover with UK and with APAC. I do like that.
Quick story. You're talking about the concert. So it's actually on my friend's stream, and I didn't realize this. They have like 500,000 subscribers on that high session stream.
Oh wow!
I was like, wait, when did that happen? But it's amazing. I mean, seriously, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention at all. and then all of a sudden they have like 500,000 subscribers on their stream. And I known them from like high school, so it was pretty.
That's very cool.
It was pretty neat to see that they were doing so well. So
that's very cool.
They haven't invited me on their podcasts at all, but that's okay. One day,
baby steps. I guess. I don't know.
I guess so.
All right. Well, I am ready to raid into you. Thanks all. Thank you to those of you who have been here a while. If you just joined, however long you've been here, I appreciate you so much. My streams are always a bit weird and not always the same.
It's good fun
thing all the time. I actually did a little bit of STFC in this stream, which is shocking. It rarely happens. I usually go out of my way to not play the game on stream. So I'm like the STFC streamer who streams the game the least. I think that's my claim to fame. Sorry. I like Star Trek and STFC. I just get burned out sometimes, and I just don't find killing hostiles on stream all that fun. It just doesn't seem like a good. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the absence thereof or having it, not sure. But I'm starting the raid. Oh my god! Also have so many channel points for you.
Oh really?
Oh, I'm already raiding Dr. Iron Chef. Well, where did my raid thing go? Why isn't it? Okay? Is it reading now? Is it going now? Is it now?
Not yet, but it'll be soon.
Oh my god!
Oh, there it goes. Good night.
There it goes. Okay. Well, we're still on a share.
SB has rated in with 19 viewers.
You're still on the stream
together.
Raiders, Aiko Momai.
There you go.
Welcome into our stream.
Oh my god! All right. Now that means I just have to stop things now and get out of here and go to bed.
Get some rest, and then we'll see you tomorrow for. And you and Julie.
Yeah. It's only 4:30 in the morning here. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah. Just
it's ridiculously late for you too. But
just a couple hours sleep, and then you'll be good to go for alien isolation.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, get some rest. Thank you.
I'll talk to you later. Have a good stream.
Take care, Scribbler. And welcome in, Raiders. I'm Dr. Iron Chef, which hopefully you know because we've been talking together for the last hour or so. But welcome into the stream. This is later tonight, and we stream some Star Trek and also Star Trek Fleet Command and also some Disney stuff every once in a while. Yeah, you're here, CDB. You're here. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. We might not go that long, as Scribbler alluded to, because it's pretty. I mean, who knows? There's just things to claim and things to do. I'm still trying to figure out, is it Chrono or is it Chronox? Because I've been calling you Chronox for the past, 8 months. So, but let's do a couple shout outs. Of course, for Scribbler, our friend. Oops, it's not SP, it's shout out. And both is fine. Okay, I feel bad. We will come to some kind of consensus of what it is. You said it wrong for over a year. So yeah, so make sure you're following Scribbler if you haven't. And we have our friends from Next Gen. If you don't know, there's a whole bunch of much more talented streamers than I am. So make sure you follow them as well. And CDB is here. Let's give him a shout out. We can do a couple more shout outs as well. Mini Mabel is here, who gave me a very nice mug that is coming in the mail. So thank you for that, Minnie, and thanks for the subs. You guys were awesome. I'm so glad you gave to Scribbler. You don't have to give to me. Just give it to Scribbler. I think that's a great way to show your love for Scribbler. I know you guys are very thoughtful to me and Dr. Mom. So no need, but just make sure you take care of Scribbler. Who who else was here? Did I miss somebody? We can go Chronox another one because it's fun. Chronox, of course, is the man behind STFC Pro or STFC, whatever 3 letters that works for you that we won't mention on our stream too much. But STFC.pro, STFC.stats, is it stat? That work? But I use STFC Pro, and make sure you get all your information, including incursion information. STFC.live works as well. See there, .live. So yeah, make sure you follow our fellow content creators, and also check out STFC.pro, STFC.live for all of your statistics that
Candy White 08 has cheered 100 seashells. Mahalo for your support.
Hi, Candy White. Welcome into the stream. Another one of our awesome content creators and graphic designer extraordinaire.
Chronox_STFC has cheered 170 seashells.
Thank you so
Mahalo
much
for your support.
I saw your new merch. Candy White. Your Candy Vans merch. Interesting. That's all I'll say. Thank you, Chronox. I appreciate it. I totally appreciate it. You do some good work, Candy White. You do some good work. All right, let's get. I will hydrate. I do have iced tea. I have a big hydro flask of iced tea.
That's_CDB2U has offered 1 Ho'okupu subs to the ʻOhana. Mahalo for your support. You are super
save
duper
it for
awesome.
Scribs. Save us for Scribs. But thank you very much. Yeah, so we're mentioning you know what? We'll just turn this all into like swag for Sunday, and we'll give away more merch on Sunday as well. We're super excited. I mean, it's been a year. You've all been very supportive of here on Twitch, but also on Aloha Diz, and it's pretty remarkable what you've been able to do to help us grow the channel. So thank you. I mean, we can't thank you enough. You all are been very loyal. I'm watching like hours and hours of content on the TV or on your computers or on your phones. So we are super appreciative. Okay, so we have some refinery things to pull. Not this one. Let's go from the bottom up. We can do the bulk refines. So
Candy Y08 has just subscribed for 3 months.
Thank you,
Mahalo
Candy.
for your support.
You are so generous, Candy. So thank you. I see you dropping subs in other people's channels too, and Minnie as well. So thank you so much. And Chronox, I've seen Chronox do that as well. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so you remember when we had the bonus refinery? I didn't configure it to do the bulk refines, so I kept on pulling bulk refines, thinking that I was pulling the bonus refinery as well. And I think I pulled it like twice during the time it was up. So I gotta remember to do that next time. Oh, maybe I did some of this. I must have done this about 5 hours ago. I was so tired. Okay, so here's my story that I was supposed to tell like 2 hours ago. So it's been a busy week. Flew to Maui. I had to stay late for different things, including today, because we're reconfiguring the conference room. And we had this kind of pod. I'm not sure what you call it. A pod was a conference room within a conference room. That's the best way of saying it. So it was a kind of partitioned out. And they weren't able to relocate it to another school for use in time for us to reopen this conference room for everyone to use. So we were just spending the afternoon disassembling the partitions and basically breaking down the walls of this conference room within a conference room. So I was kind of tired coming home. And then Dr. Mom was saying, oh, we should go get Zippy's for dinner. It's kind of like a chain of local food restaurants here. So I said, fine. But I said, I'm too tired. So I looked online, and of course, Uber Eats had their 50% off for $15 or something on their app. So I said, okay, we're going to get this. So this is like 5:45, and then place the order. It's going to come like at 6:25, and that'll be great because then I can go and take a nap. And I see the guy's picture come up, and it's like, oh, he's going to be the one to pick it up. And I was like, he looks a little sketch. It wasn't the typical Uber driver picture. And I won't go into too details, but I was like, this doesn't look like your typical Uber driver picture, which is fine. You know, it is what it is. He's delivering food. It's okay, you know, and whatnot. But I was like, oh, so I'm watching the app, and I was like, as soon as they pick it up, I'm going to go sleep. Well, 6:20 something, comes around. I still see the guy's picture on the app, and he's located right outside of the restaurant. So, well, okay, a little bit late. And then all of a sudden, there's another driver's picture that pops up. So it's like, oh, did the guy just leave and abandon the pickup because the restaurant is taking too long? Which has happened before. The restaurant takes longer than they were expecting to get the food. So they just abandon it and whatnot. So watching the person, female, it's like, okay, I'm just going to come. 6:45. Oh, there's like a third person's picture on here in a Tacoma, Toyota Tacoma. I said, okay, well, it's the third person. They must really be behind because this Friday night, they do produce a lot of stuff out of a central kitchen. And that's why it's like affordable because everything's cooked in a central kitchen. And they ship it to the individual restaurants, and they basically reheat stuff. But because it's affordable, a lot of people purchase like Friday night dinners from them. Okay, 6:45, like already half an hour later than when it's supposed to be delivered. Not just leaving the restaurant, but delivered. I'm going, oh, okay. Expected delivery by 7 o'clock. Fine. It's still 6:45. They can get here in 10 minutes. I'm not going to worry. 7 o'clock rolls around. Different person again. And I was like, okay, this is almost getting to be like hour and a half. The food's going to get here. Which, you know what? It happens. And then at 7:15, boom. Your order has been canceled. Your order has been canceled. So I went, what? And that was all it said. There was no reason why it was canceled. It just said your order was canceled. So I went, we spent the hour and a half. So I just reordered what we're going to order. And went to go pick it up, which is only, really the place is only 10 minutes away. But because we had the coupon, it was going to be the same price anyway. So why not have it delivered? So I went down, picked it up, and I couldn't open they have these cubicles where you press the code and it pops open the door and your food is ready to pick up. That's how busy this place is, right? So it has its own cubby holes or cubicles or lockers. Probably lockers is probably the best way of food. And you just, on your app, just say open and it opens the locker. Well, I pressed the open, didn't open. I pressed it the second time. I said, well, I'll just go to the front. So there wasn't a line. So I just went and said, oh, I can't open my locker. And they go, what's your name? Give them my name. And they said, oh, you had 2 orders, didn't you? Because we saw the second order come in. the guy that was your Uber driver picked it up and didn't close the ticket. So I'm thinking, wait, didn't close the ticket? And he said, yeah, all these people kept on coming thinking that the food was here, but the guy had picked up the food and didn't close the ticket. The sketch guy that I saw the picture of didn't pick. So the manager said, I actually called them to let them know that the first guy picked it up and that we don't have it. And that's when they canceled the ticket. If it wasn't for the manager of the store who apologized, which is not his fault, who apologized for it, we'd still be waiting for food right now. So yeah, so it took like 2 hours from when we originally ordered to get our food. But thank goodness for the manager, who was super busy, because they're always busy, running around, understood what the situation was, called Uber to let them know that your driver picked it up, and it's not here. So we got our food, the one I paid for on the website for their restaurant. We didn't get the food this guy picked up and must have taken to eat. And so I have no idea what happened. And I'm trying to report this to Uber, and they won't let me report it because it's not a safety issue. Yeah, the guy. So yeah, I mean, and we rarely get, when we're home, we rarely get food from Uber. Oh, Sharky is in the corner. I gotta turn off the stream together. Yeah, so we rarely get food because we just go pick it up. But there's a coupon, might as well use the coupon. No big deal. First time that's happened. I've never seen that happen before, and I think the manager was kind of perplexed too why that was happening, but knew what to do. So someone got our miso chicken and fried noodles and locomoco, which is kind of like, if you haven't had a locomoco before, it's a layer of rice, then there's a hamburger patty, cooked egg. In this case, it was over easy, and then brown gravy, more of beef type of gravy on top of it. And it's like the most delicious thing in the world. So they had that. But yeah, someone took our food. Yeah, and if they needed to feed their family, I'm not too worried about it. I don't think this was the case. Dr. Mom has her theories, but we won't get into that tonight. Yeah, it is a heavy bite to eat. It's like having steak and eggs. I mean, if you think about it that way, steak and eggs. But in this case, it's a hamburger patty, and gravy. So some people put mushrooms on there, sauteed mushrooms. This place only does the gravy, and their gravy is really good. Like Dr. Mom was just like if we get extra gravy, then that's the thing. But yeah, Chronox, if you ever come here, we'll get you a locomoco. I think you'll think it's delicious. So, but yeah, so I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened to this Uber driver, this sketch Uber driver that took our food and ran with it. So, but didn't close the tickets, which I can see if he made a mistake, but then he took the food. That's the thing that doesn't make any sense, right? Why did he just take the food and run? So, but I guess that happens. So, but that's our story for tonight. All right. So we actually did a lot of pulling of, yeah, we must have gone through here when I was like right? So, okay, so that meant because
Quality.
I was yes, quality. I actually was going to take a nap because I was so exhausted. So that's the whole story. But I couldn't take a nap, and good thing I didn't take a nap because there's no notifications of who the driver is. I was just watching my app because I had it open, um, and I was just watching, when it's going to come. But if I had taken a nap, I would have not known, and then everyone would have been hungry in the house. So, but couldn't take my nap. All right. Yeah, we got these things to claim. Incursion prep. And this one, and there we go. It looks like I did a lot of the missions, not missions, events. So we did that. Infinite incursions. Where are we? Oh, we are in the lead again. So someone must have found a base or a couple bases. That's good. We were losing at the start of the stream, so it's nice to see that we're actually ahead now. We have some points in this, but we're probably skipping this. We do this every other week, so we're not going to do anything right now. Artifact hunt. I think I upgraded stuff last week. Oh, this is really good. Do I? That might be too good to pass up. Let's see what we got. In artifacts, I don't think I have much to upgrade. I'm not sure if you're doing this. I'm keeping this at level 7 right now, so I can just do the pulls unlimited. Is that still a thing? So I'm keeping at level 7 for the time being and just pulling. A DTI plaque. I'm not sure if this is scoring any points. Is it scoring points? I'm in position 10. Okay. Well, that's good. And see, I almost want to go there and click it, but we're not going to do it. Oh, the Lerpa is ready. This is increasing temporal wreckage loot rewards from defeating Kremlin invading entities. I'll take that. Okay, that's 100%. That's cool. I do need to do some more Kremlin. DTI temporal device. Do you call it temporal or you call it temporal? I always call it temporal because it sounds like tempura, which is very yummy, especially like the shrimp tempura or even the vegetable tempura is good. And if you don't know what that is, it's deep fried Japanese style cooking. So this one increases isolated defense per round when any state is applied to the target. So it's up to 60%. We get 9 here. Okay. Oh, that's cool. We unlocked a couple. So we are in what place? I'll march your progress too. You usually say temporal? Yeah, I don't know. I started saying it on one of our arc falls, like temporal, and I just never have gotten out of the habit. I just never have gotten out of the habit. So even when I say it, it sounds strange. I like to call it temporal, but I say temporal. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely take a nap pretty soon. Okay, we're at 6, which means we're here. Still got another day. I can do some other stuff but we'll wait. Right? Because I have... Wait, let's do this first. It makes you hungry? Yeah, I guess so. Come on. Okay. A little bit of lag. I need some more of these too. All right. Yeah. Oh, we got Cork scanner. I don't think this is a score. Okay. Yeah, grade 3 crystal. don't necessarily need that, but that's okay. We'll upgrade it. And Katinga is the base cost efficiency 4-star. Yeah, 5th. We're in 5th now. So not bad. Okay, we'll take that. We will take that. Limited time artifact hunt. Oh, was there a daily that I didn't even know about? Oh yeah, there was. Oh, good timing. It's because all of you are here. See, if you weren't here, then I wouldn't have done that at this time. Okay. Any hotspots? We're still here. They've all shielded up. What's over here? I haven't crossed over yet. So it might be time to do that. Just for fun. But let's make sure we did all of our events. I think so. Yeah, we did everything we could. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, is there anything else? It's augments. Oh, let's see. I keep on hitting the browser behind my game. Yeah, let's cross over and see what the hotspot's about. That might be nothing. You're defending, but forgot. Oh, yeah. It's the all-out defense or whatever the SLB is. We're in 2nd right now. So I'm not going to stay here too long. I'll probably go back and see if there's anything to hit. It is probably going to be time to move up to 67 because there's a lot more 67 through 69 players and 70 players, I guess, that I can't take. Oh yeah, they are raiding. Look at that. That is interesting. Are they raiding too? I guess so. And we're not hitting them. This one has 23. Oh, is this our guy? Ew. Okay. Where's the closest one here? Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, so my 14 million cube or 15 million cube can take the 19 million rare, but it won't be able to take the 70. Did I even hit anything? Oh, the guy hit me again. Oh, I got him again. Oh, no damage. Is that right? A little bit of damage there. Okay. I guess I can attack. Yeah. I don't think I'm taking damage from this guy. What is he running? That's a 69. Oh, he's running mirror with the apex shred. How many rounds is it's only going 5 rounds? But then I'm taking damage. But I'm taking, but because he's running mirror, it's not like throwing a lot of damage. So I'm receiving 18 million here. Huh. It's 2 weapons or 2 hits. This is 87 whole health damage, but I've been throwing 40 here. Okay. There's just not a lot of weapons. Or weapons hits. Interesting. Oh, 70 got me again. I'm getting Discord hits about defending over here, I think. $70 keeps on hitting me. At least I'm getting something. Okay. Well, I think how much do they have? 13 trillion. Great. Okay, well, very good. At least we're ahead. how much is that affecting our? It's making a little bit of a hit. Not much. You hit Voyagers for PvP points. I went into the Herodian system where everyone was trying to get their battle pass daily done. There's people in the system, so you might as well hit them. Might as well hit them. That's fair game. Okay. What am I looking for here? STFC dots. No. I can't see. My lights are off. I can't see the keyboard. I usually have it's a backlit keyboard. It's not going on. Okay, so let's look at our incursions. Any real big damage here? This one, 12 quadrillion, serve 56 to 3. This is 10 to 2, 33 and 51. Those seem to be, oh, well, this is not too bad. It's lower numbers, but the percentage is high. You forget how many servers there are until you look at it this way. Okay. So we'll look at ours. Kendra. The server's name is Kendra. All right. So you can see here, 15-minute intervals. Is that what it is? Recorded in 15-minute intervals. Yeah. We were ahead at the very beginning. And then, of course, they caught up around, 5 hours in. And then they were leading up until, I guess, 1 or 2 o'clock my time. And then back and forth over here, and took the lead. They took the lead. We took the lead back. So yeah, it's back and forth, this one, which is actually pretty cool. I do like this. Participation, however, is kind of down for us. Only 30% to 38% for them. Newer server. We seem to have more players. I like this Chronox. I've always kind of wondered how many players there actually are. All right. But yeah, if you haven't checked out STFC, stfc.pro, stfc.live, make sure you do for all your incursion and other information that you need. Okay, he's giving me hints. You can just look on the server page too for that. Oh. Is it this one? Oh. It's probably been here. I haven't even looked at it. Look at this. They have like 4,000 servers. 4,000 players on the server. That's nice. 8 is pretty healthy. I'm actually shocked. I actually thought server 15 had way more than us. But when you look at it, it's pretty even. Their incursion wins are a whole nother story. They are a lot better than us. They've beaten us more times than we've. I think they've beaten us like 4 times. No, we beat them once. I guess it's 3. So, but I thought they had a lot more people. So, but thank you, Chronox and friends who take care of it. You just got Ops 52 slow get for PvP points? Yeah. Yeah, it's hard when you're just getting to that ship level, and especially if you're starting to build a ship. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. All right, what else do I need to do? Is that it? Is that kind of where we need, all we need to do? Lots of chests to open. That might be it. And it is 2 a.m. and they're still raiding. Yeah, all right. I think that'll be it. I was hoping someone else would come on to stream STFC. Let me see if there's anyone that we can raid into as well. I was very tempted to raid back into Scribbler just for fun. Because we've done that. She raids over and I just send them right back. I'm the only one streaming. Is that the one? Is that right? That can't be right. I am. It's the only one. Okay. Is anyone streaming Disney Speedstorm? I'm sure there is. I joined the official, I guess it's official, the whatchamacallit. I joined their Discord over there. But I haven't really engaged. I gotta start engaging and getting some tips. There's a whole bunch of like codes I gotta get from there too. And there's a few people. I don't recognize any of these people. Okay, we will go right into Mystic Leaf, who's playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's someone brother likes to watch, so, and he's right into us too. So we'll make sure that we have, yeah, he's on. So we'll raid over to him. So thanks for stopping by. Make sure, Candy White, when are you on? Are you on today or tomorrow? Not, well, I guess for you, yeah, is Sunday. You're on Sunday, right? Minnie was on today, so I know I watched some of Minnie's, but it was so busy. I was so busy today. I'm usually sleeping when people are on. So. Oh, possibly a stream together with Lube. Nice. No, that's very cool. Very good. yeah, so catch out all the streamers again. Make sure you follow them and just hang on their stream and engage. I think it's one big community, so we support each other. But yeah, I was trying to think of anything else. But yeah, just our normal stuff. We'll be here on Sunday. We'll do some stream tomorrow. I just don't know what we're gonna do. So it could be STFC, it could be Disney Speedstorm, it could be Disney Dreamlight Valley for all we know. And then we'll see you from when we're at Aulani at the pool. Arcfall starts at well, for me it starts at 5 p.m. Pacific Hawaii Standard Time, which means it's 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 11 p.m. East Coast time. I don't know what it is other locations. I gotta get better at that, but hopefully you can tune in to Major Samuel first. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do because it is actually my month, but we can let Samuel start and then we'll figure out the rest. All right, we will go see Mystic Leaf again playing Pokemon. We will see you real soon. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. And thanks especially to our EU friends. I do miss streaming late at night where I get to see all of you. So thanks for hanging out with us. Let's go see Mystic Leaf and say hi to him. Ahui ho.